wanted to give you all a little life update and just update regarding where I'm sitting at with phalloplasty stuff as well. So I'm going to just start off with talking about my compression sleeve. This is still not the one that I've been waiting on, but it is a medical grade one that is a 20 to 30, so it is going to be the same compression as a new one that I will be getting. It's just not the actual one that I'm supposed to be getting. So the reason for all of that, though, is because the company that we were going to go with, they had some issues with the measurements, and then by the time we figured everything out, they ended up actually getting hacked. So we had to go through a different company, so it's taking a little bit longer. So I'm really hoping either this coming week or the week after, I will be getting the compression sleeve and actually a compression glove. This one here, though, I actually do like. I like that it doesn't go over my fingers, though. I have been finding them swell a little bit, but really not too much. And I can still swap between the other glove and this one if I want to, but I do like this glove a little bit better. So yeah, this is like the pretty much how it's going to compress. It's just not the one that I'm wanting, but she gave me this one temporarily in the meantime while I'm still waiting for the other one. I do like that they are the same color. I also like that it's kind of somewhat similar to my skin color as well. So yeah, this is the temporary compression glove and sleeve that I am wearing right now, though I am finding I am actually having to wear my glove a lot more just because of how hot it is. Within the first few months to even a year of having phalloplasty surgery, especially with their arm, it's just the heat can cause the swelling in your hand to go up and down depending on how hot it is, and just cause more like fluid buildup. So I am finding my hand and my wrist and fingers are swelling a little bit more, especially with how hot it is right now in Alberta. So I am having to wear this compression glove a lot more. I have to wear the compression sleeve though 24/7 regardless. So I really haven't noticed too much in here. I mostly noticed it in my wrist and my hand that I've been seeing the swelling. Nothing actually on my upper arm at all. It's just mostly in my hand. Anyways, I'm going to be waiting and going with a compression glove and sleeve once I get that, but this at least works for now. And then also with my recovery, I've been going to my physiotherapy still, and we're still not seeing a major change in my wrist and hand, and so we are looking at other options for physiotherapists. Like I'm looking at a community physiotherapist and or a more intense therapy, because I'm still not able to get any more than that. That's me pushing it the hardest. And also too, I find with the swelling in my hand, if I'm just to go forward, that's about as much as I can go, and then I have to kind of actually push my wrist to go more, and even still that's about as far as I can get. So I'm she said about 25 to 30 degree difference in motion and range in my wrist, so that's still quite a lot, and we aren't seeing the progress. And I think a lot of that is to do with how much swelling and fluid buildup there is in my hand too. It's just, I don't know, something is restricting it, and it is something that I will bring up to my surgeon if I'm able to talk to them about that. Maybe there is just a restriction on a scar, or maybe she thinks it might have to do with the muscles inside, and that I may need to just try and work out those a little bit harder, though obviously it kind of hurts. So I have to kind of try and find fine tune everything and figure out exactly what is going on. But anyways, yeah, I will let you know what the next steps are, but right now we're kind of looking at a couple different things and just seeing what can help me to hopefully get that mobility back, because that for me it's just a struggle because I'm not able to really lift anything. I can still use my hand to some degree on certain stuff, but on certain things I'm finding that a rotation or picking things up a certain way or just doing something, I have to do a lot of it with my right hand now, and whereas I actually am someone who uses both hands, and I'm leaning more on my right than I would normally do. So yeah, anyways, that's the update regarding phalloplasty stuff. But I also wanted to give you all a bit of an update here. So a little while back I talked about COVID and how I had COVID, and I definitely did struggle with that as well, because I ended up being off of work for a couple months, and that was a lot because I had a lot of pain in my chest and I was having a hard time breathing. I was going through my family doctor, I was on puffers and all that. So while going through all of that, my doctor did end up referring me to a COVID clinic, and it took forever to get back into them, but basically they ended up emailing and calling me to get into an appointment. So I actually already had a ultrasound done on my heart and lung area, and then On Monday, I actually get fitted with an EKG system, which I'll be wearing for an entire day, and then I have to bring it back. And this is basically just to even get into the program to see anybody, and I'm guessing they just are looking for certain results or certain like type of outcome in order to possibly have people like to actually come into the system. So I really don't know if I'm gonna get in, or if this is just like a prerequisite that they require regardless of the results. If you'll still get in anyways, whatever happens, I will let you know what happens from there. But yeah, I wanted to give you that update because I've been waiting for this for a while, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, and that's pretty much like the update that I wanted to give you all. I'm still recovering with this. I still have bubbles. I don't know why it's taking a lot longer for them to heal. So I'm struggling to get that back to like where I have no bubbles again, and no, I haven't had any new ones. The ones I did have are still healing, and then also on top of that, still like struggling with the mobility in my wrist. So it's just been this whirlwind of a recovery. It's been ups and downs along the entire way, and I really appreciate anybody who's been watching this journey. And if you have any questions or topic ideas or anything like that you would like, then you can put them down in the comments down below. And as always too, I will put my Linktree link in the bio. I've changed some stuff on my platform, and I actually will be talking a little bit more about that in my future videos about what's going on and some new things that I have planned. So anyways, I really appreciate you all, and if you would like to help and support in any way, that link is in the bio. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and bye for now.